Hello and welcome to Connect Church. This video is for tomorrow, Sunday the 24th, and so we're excited about y'all being a part of it today. We're going to do It's Fall, y'all. Don't fall, part 2. Okay, all right. And so anyway, in Jude chapter there's only one. In verse 24 it says, "Now unto him that is able to keep you from falling and to present you faultless before the presence of his glory with exceeding joy." Now today we're going to look at a few different things along the line of this. We're going to see what makes us fall and maybe how far we can fall. Okay, so we don't want to. We want to learn. We don't want this to happen to us. Okay, we need to learn from other people that this has fallen. That people have fallen to anyway. We can see what makes us fall from last week. Unbelief. The Israelites did not believe. They didn't have the faith. Sexual immorality, verse 7, along with Sodom and Gomorrah. False religion, Cain. A bloodless religion, materialism, Balaam. A rebellion, Korah. And then today we want to look at hypocrisy. Okay, hypocrisy. When we begin to get in here, clouds without rain. Man, when we start looking at it. So anyway, how far can you fall? Well, in this section in Jude, it tells us called an apostate. And there's a big argument over how far you can fall. So I personally believe that you can forfeit your salvation. God sent Jesus to die for everyone, and just the prayer don't save you. You've got to believe. It's asking, believing, and confessing. A lot of people will confess when they're caught, but they don't necessarily confess change. I believe belief changes that behavior when it gets on this. But anyway, how far can you fall? I mean, can you throw it all away? In Jude, look at verse 12. It says, "These people," now look at all these dangerous sayings right here. "These people are dangerous reefs at your love feast as they eat with you without reverence." He's talking here about people who are meeting and eating and fellowshipping at church and with people, but they're apostates. They're not saved. They're not a part. And so you can see this. It says they are shepherds who only look after themselves, and the people that they're supposed to be looking over are doing without and are in danger and being tore up. It says they are waterless clouds carried along by the wind. Like it's hot and it's dry, and we're supposed to be helping those around us, and we're just a cloud that carries no water, no help. And then it's talking about we're trees in late autumn, fruitless, twice dead, uprooted. Man, you talking about dead. That's pretty dead right there when you're talking about twice dead and rooted. And then verse 13, they are wild waves of the sea, foaming up their shameful deeds. Man, the bad things, living in them, not sorry for them. Wandering stars from whom the blackness of darkness is reserved forever. We're like a black hole, man. It's like no good's coming out. We're just all just getting what we can out of this world and just leaving everything else to fall for everybody else here. We can see what's behind all this fall. We got the world, the flesh, and the devil. So what I want to do is I want to read 15 through 19 slowly, and we'll wind her down for tomorrow, okay? All right, so here we are, Jude 15. "To execute judgment on all and to convict all," now notice this word, ungodly, "concerning all their ungodly acts that they have done in an ungodly way, and concerning all the harsh things ungodly sinners have said against him." Verse 16, "These people are discontented grumblers." Now, this is talking about apostate. This is talking about people that are going to hell. Now, I don't want you to think too far into this, but if you listen to this, it sounds like church. Okay, and so listen for it and see if you can see, and maybe some faces might come to your mind, unfortunately. But anyway, it says They have done ungodly things. And look at verse 16. These people are discontented grumblers, living according to their own desires. Their mouths, they mouth arrogant words. Flattering people for their own good or their own advantage. Okay? So you see here, this could be the church right here. I mean, it's sad, but they talk good. They get up to people to find out some information or something, but really they just try and find out something so they can run gossip and stuff. And so it's kind of sad on that. And it says, flattering people for their own advantage. Look at 17 and 18. It says, but you, dear friends, okay, you dear friends, man, those Christians, remember what was predicted by the apostles of our Lord Jesus Christ. And what did they say? They told you in the last times they will be what? Scoffers. Even haters of those that do good. So you're sitting here, they're going to be scoffers. Living according to their own ungodly desires. Thinking they are right. Thinking they are spiritual. But they living after their own ungodly desires. And look at verse 19, and we'll close it out for this session. Verse 19, these people create division and are worldly, not having the Spirit. Man, let me tell you something. Christians should not cause divisions except for standing for what's right for God. Let me tell you, we're arguing over everything in the world. But let me tell you, we're to love one another. We're to help each other. And so when we begin to look at this, these people create divisions. It's fall, y'all. People are falling. And we've got to help them. May God bless you, and you have